It's time to get back to my favorite video game, Unreal Engine 5. Let's get going. So where did I left? Okay, stackable items did work properly, kind of. I just remember that I need to change one more thing because we are changing set simulate physics for the primitive component. And this should actually only happen if it should simulate physics. So basically, when hide is true, I want to do something first. If it's true, I want to set an internal variable called was simulating physics. And that's a bool, doesn't have to be exposed, and it is internal. And if it is true, and I am hiding, I want to set it depending on getting this. So I probably should get this beforehand. So yeah, I should do it like this. So I will get this, I will get the root component, I will get the primitive of it, see if it is a primitive. If it is a primitive, then I want to do this check. If this primitive simulates physics. Is simulating physics or is simulating, is any rigid body awake, simulate, specific body is currently, okay, that is irrelevant. We have to be in full simulation for it to actually return properly. Okay, so is simulating physics, and we need to check, because if we are simulating physics, oh, I don't need to do that. I can just set it. So basically, when we hide, let's do it like this. Okay, we always do this part. And then if we hide true, we want to set previous simulation state, but only when we are hiding. When we are revealing, we want to do the opposite. We want to do this part on the other side. And we want to do this part from here now. So we are hiding. Is simulating physics true? Well, then set simulate physics. Are we are hiding? No. Then please simulate physics. And here we need to say that if was is true, then let's do it like this. Local variable reference, simulating component. Okay, could do it like this. It's gonna be easier. Let's do it like this. Okay. Okay. Oh, you can have multiple lines from multiple actors to stuff like that. Actually, so we don't want to do it twice. Okay, we do it like this. And now is simulating, we are saving. If it was true, we want to disable it. If it is false, we don't care. Okay. Oh, or I can just use this one. Okay. and we don't change this, we just change this. So if it wasn't simulating physics, we just say, yeah, then continue not to simulate physics. That's fine. If it was simulating physics, we want to change it. And if it was simulating physics, we need to disable simulate physics. On false, we want to just skip. So whatever happens here, then happens this. So from here, and from here. And of course this. Okay. Oh, target is simulating component. So let's try it. But to try it, I'm gonna have to drop the item to unhide it. So let's handle dropping item now. We got pickup item. On item pickup. On item pickup. Okay, we got this. Okay, on item pickup. So now we need to have a new event dispatcher which will say on item drop. And we need drop item. And we have drop item already. Oh, so another thing here, I need to let know my developers that it must work only on authority. And we might actually do a pickup check function. Should we do it here or should we do it in the inventory? That's my question. I'm gonna do it later on. Okay, do this, this. Okay, let's do drop item. So only on authority. And on authority, want to get reference to self. And this is component. So no, we need owner. And we want to detach from parent. Okay. Oh, detach from actor doesn't need a reference, so that's good. Okay, so first of all, we want to detach. And we want to keep us where we are. And we don't want to change anything. That's first step. Once we detach, from actor, we want to, well, basically teleport. So set location, set transform. Oh, from our owner, so our actor. set actor location, and rotation. And we want to we want to we want to have we want to have an input. Yeah. Drop location, which is, well, vector. And we need drop rotation, which is a rotator. So if we are dropping static items, we just might want to do like a trace or something. Or do something to calculate those values and put them here into this function. We're going to have a support function, and we're going to add it right now, which will be calculate drop transform. And we need function can item be picked up, can item be dropped. Those will be to get overwritten. And item actions should not be overwritten by anyone. Okay. Can be picked. Default is true. And output will be location, rotation. We're not setting scale. Scale should be set by the actor itself. And I don't know, force. I would like to apply force like to an actor. No, it's not force. It's apply. Well, I think it is force, but it has to. Wasn't it apply force? Chaos physics. Linear velocity. Velocity is a vector. Okay, that's what I wanted. So we need to get a default. So the default will be getting just the owner's transform. Location will be line trace by channel visibility. We're just going to get bound, and we're going to get the Z bound. On visibility, ignore self, and we want to ignore attached actors. So everything that is even recursively attached. We don't want to debug draw, and if we hit something, what? Oh, yeah. If we hit something, we want to do a. Actually, I can just do what's. Now let's just make two of those. It will be faster. So if it is true, we want to take this location and we want to get this rotation, and our vector will be getting forward vector. We're going to multiply it by if I disconnect now, okay, I have to do it like this. By, I don't know, 2000. I don't know what kind of unit it is, so I'm not exactly sure what should be the default velocity. We just want to launch it forward. If we don't have a hit, then it's just the actor location, it's just the actor rotation, and it's the same velocity. Yeah, wasn't that owner. Okay, so just drop on the ground. Oh, depending on if we are simulating physics or not, we should probably do that. So also, what simulating physics is true? So if it's false, we're dropping on the ground. If it's true, we should just take our location and push it forward. So we should go with this one as well. There's no need for any trace, or we can actually even not take our location, but take our location plus a vector, forward vector, and now this, but smaller. And it would be like 50 units in front of us. And that will be the location. Okay, let's do it like this. That's the location. That's the rotation. And again, that's the velocity. So that's going to be default. But you can just overwrite it. That's the idea behind it. Calculate drop transform. Okay. Performing drop item. Pickup item. Okay, do we have a return here? We don't even have a return for this function. Okay. We could have like I'll just return true or false. But we have this can pick up, that's close enough. Mm. 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 Okay, let's get back to drop. So we go to location and rotation, and we're saying location rotation. We are saying we're also calling internal function. Now we are saying unhide the item, and once we unhide the item, we want to apply velocity. How was it? Oh, okay. Actor component. Get owner. This is actor. Okay. Velocity. Hmm. Mm, nope. Any help? Impulse? No. I think impulse is something you cannot do anymore. Yeah, you can add it to movement component. Or components add input. Oh, okay. Maybe I need to get primitive component. Get root component. Cast to primitive component. And if it is primitive component, just like we did here, if it is primitive component, we want to, maybe here you can apply force or impulse, radial impulse. There we go. Origin is no, not. Do we have inventory? No, we don't have inventory. We probably need inventory here as well. Mm. Inventory component. Object reference. Okay, so if I have inventory, I can say inventory, owner of inventory, or even actually instigator. Owner, instigator, thank you. Oh, wait, I can get my owner instigator because we did set properly ownership for the item. So, instigator, which is a pound reference. Okay, that is even better. Pound reference. and we need actor location. That's the origin. Radius is distance to our instigator times 2 or something. Strength is, I have no clue. Oh, strength is from, oh, we didn't apply it here. Okay. We have the calculate drop transform, and in the calculate drop transform we have velocity. So we have this here. So drop item, we can have, instead of this, we can have force, and it's a vector. Because we're not going to use that one. And this is force. Come on. Oh, I didn't compile. Why? This is a vector and this is a, oh, this is float. Okay. Darn it. Okay, so force, so vector length, pretty much. It's constant strength after the limit of its range. Get linear, weaker, further from the origin. Yeah, it's constant. We don't care. Apply strain. Okay, let's test it. It will probably fly. So in our test character, we have all the tests that we are doing. So on 5, we're going to get our inventory and get all items. And then for each loop, we are going to drop, well, we're going to, yeah, just drop item. Oh, we're going to get item component. I'm going to say drop item. And we're going to say, we're going to also call calculate drop transform and drop item. I feel like this is misplaced. It shouldn't be calculated by the item, it should be calculated by the inventory. I'm gonna move it in a second. Let's first just test it. And no, we can't do this. We can't do for each loop. It can't have like stops. So what we have to do is have to get a random array item, and we're gonna have to do that on that random array item. So we're going to drop a random item. And all those items simulate physics, which means that we should be able to shoot them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now 5. We are detaching, but where are they? They're falling. They are somewhere. Oh, they got dropped here. Why the hell are you guys dropping here? Can someone explain? Let's see it again. and I want to see if there was some force applied to them or not. So they got detached and they never teleported properly. They just detached at 0, 0, 0. So, yep, this is 0, 0, 0. Okay, it kind of worked. Kind of. Uh, it kind of didn't as well. So why? Get owner. Oh my god. Okay, that's why. Instigator. Okay, again. Nope. 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 That is dropped really nicely. Get item component. Where did it break? Okay, but why? What? Every time? One error? No, no errors. Maybe I clicked too fast. I don't know, but it did work properly. Okay, why? Mm, okay, instigator. This is a pound object reference. Get attach actors, ignore linear trace, visibility, get actor transform, and is just below it. Uh, oh, um, mm, if it's false, then it should just take this actor location. So I have this location, so in the drop item I must be doing something wrong. Drop item, we have drop location, rotation, force. Location and rotation. Target is actor. Which actor? Actor's component owner. Okay, that is correct. Teleport. Yes. Um, it should teleport the entire actor. Let's see if it like print strings properly. That it did. Then we unhide it, which makes sense. We detached it previously with it. And then, if possible, we apply force. Oh, okay. I just had to click teleport, I guess. And it teleports in front of me, but it doesn't apply force properly. Or I have to apply like a lot larger one. Is that the problem? Let's multiply by like 1,000. So it's ridiculous. Okay, that is too ridiculous, I guess. Um, times 5. Yeah, it is applying force. Okay. It's just the default force is very subtle. So let's increase it 5 times. Calculate drop transform. So it's 10,000. And in the drop item, we don't do that anymore. Okay, if force is float, then let's just keep it as float. Why do I do that? Force. It is linear regardless. If I want to add spin or add it at an angle, I can just calculate location and rotation or overwrite it completely. Okay. Calculate drop transform, and I don't need to do this. I don't need forward vector to do this. So everywhere here, force is also just float. And it's just 10,000 by default. Ah, no. Get back where you were. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, of course. Refresh and refresh. Will I get any errors? No. Do I get errors when I click really fast? Wonder why. Yes. Oh, of course, I get errors when I have empty inventory when I'm trying to get a random item. So length is greater than 0, then do that. And if not, then print string nothing to drop. Nothing to drop. Okay, no errors? No errors. Okay, that was the error. Great. So we got dropping items. So now, calculate drop transform. I'm going to completely move to inventory. Could I, by any chance, be able to calculate the direction of the vector of this impulse? That would be great. Maybe I shouldn't automatically apply force as just default behavior of this actor, of like this entire functionality. Maybe this shouldn't even be part of it. Like drop location rotation is important. You might want to align an item to a surface or something, but this applying force is like a completely separate thing. Yeah, probably. Actually, yes. Actually, I'm going to cut this out and I'm just going to call on item drop. I know that this works, I need to check it. On item drop, and I'm going to have a few inputs. So inventory component. Oh, on item drop, I need to have inventory component. Object reference, okay. Drop location, which is going to be vector. I don't really care about rotation, I guess. I just need to emit where I got dropped as an item. And I have reference to this, so my previous owner. This should be enough. Okay. That's the default, and let's actually make it pure. Can our yeah, can item be pickup also pure? Calculate drop transform. Okay, that broke pickup item, of course, because it didn't. It just changed execution and it connected this. Okay, never mind. Drop item authority can be dropped branch can drop is not met. Check is not met. Print string only server can drop item use silly. Okay. We got drop location and inventory. We need to just have it here. So I can pass it here. Will it compile even though it has same names? Okay, that's weird. I feel like I'm creating a problem here. Not that I'm going to solve it, but feels like it might be a problem. Okay, so now we have reference to the owner. That's great. So we are calling this. So in our test, we have to pass inventory. Oh, and the IDs. We need to clear inventory ID. Before calling this, we have to just clear it. The owner might still be the same, but inventory is none at that moment. Oh no, I can do like it's not in another inventory because another inventory could be a container, doesn't have to be a player. Never mind then. On pickup item, do we set inventory ID to the item? Yes, we do. Okay. I thought I forgot about that, but I didn't. That's great. I'm only not happy with the calculate drop transform. I should probably location vector float. I should probably move it to inventory because I might want to calculate this, overwrite it in some other way. Calculate drop transform. Okay, and I want to generally take this, paste it here. Mm, Self-instigator makes sense. Uh, uh, Item, it's an actor. Item component was simulating physics. Mm, Item instigator. Okay, and return has location, rotation, location, rotation, and force, which is a float. And this is 10,000. And how was it connected? It was 1, 2, 3. Now, let's go here and just say this was using the location plus 50, actor rotation and 10,000. So this location, this rotation, this actually is everywhere. When hit is true, we are taking this location. If it's false, we are taking this location and like this. And that's everything. Okay, calculate drop transform. It should probably overwrite or just, okay, calculate drop transform, and this is category override. Okay, let's get here. And this item is the item. Okay, and I actually might want to add random rotation. Oh, I can't. Random rot. Okay, random rotator. And I want to add also roll. Yes. Why? What? Why it disconnects? Uh, Delta rotator, I guess. I can just do that. So I want to delta rotate and do this rotate. Now it should apply extra random rotation when I'm dropping the items, and now it's running from the other component function. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it adds this additional rotation, which makes, like, even though the force is still linear, it feels like it's more randomized. Maybe let's do 100. Some of those boxes actually are stopping me from movement. Oh, okay, so here, the calculate drop transform I can remove. And here, let's do 150 even. Oh, what? Why now it's not applying force? 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. What? Oh, damn it, I know why. Drop item. Uh, it's applying force. Where the hell is this applying force? That set actor. Oh, because it's not applying force anymore. I have to apply force. Maybe I should apply force by default. It kind of saves a lot of time if I already have this. Like, I would have to remove it entirely. Let's actually remove it. Less is more. That makes a lot more sense. And this is a static value here regardless. Makes no sense to have it here even. Location rotation makes sense. Okay. Okay. And here we no longer have force. So after we drop item, we want to take that item that we have here and want to get primitive component. Or no, we want to get root and want to say of course we might want to just handle that inside an item because some items we want to apply for, some we don't, but I don't really care here. I should care here. Okay, let's do it properly. Let's go to test item and let's just handle it here exactly as we should. So we should add event on item drop. And we're getting the owner of this inventory component and we're getting drop location and we're getting distance to, oh no, we need to location, distance, okay, and we want to get owner of, which is an actor. Oh, this is actor. Oh, we are an actor. So we just want to take cube. We want to apply radial impulse. Origin is, well, this actor's location. Actually, it's this actor's location. It's the instigator, and radius is this distance by whatever, just to make sure it's not 1. And strength is 10,000. So now it doesn't matter how far we drop it, we are handling the drop physics in the item. And it's on the server, so it is replicated automatically. Oh. Is it even being called? Does it do hellos? Hello, hello. Yeah, it is applying force, but very subtle. Let's do 20,000. Okay, let's change the default location. Let's make it distance, and let's make default value 50. And let's actually, instead of getting this, we can just take distance. Distance variable, thank you, times -1 added to z. So make it 90 by default. Okay, on item, touch on hide. On hide, happens after the location is set. Okay, that is proper. That is okay. Let's maybe make some test actors that look a little bit better. I have this loot and pickup VFX pack. Morning. I just saw your messages. Okay. Is there a map? No. Okay, so there is this level. Let's save everything we got here. Let's see what is in the test level. Oh, okay, it does. Just resave it. And what was the other thing? It was this sphere material. Uses nanite. Yeah, that's okay. Wow, the performance is... Oh, it's preparing shaders constantly. Maybe that's the thing. It's literally infinitely recompiling shaders. What the hell? We just go into F11. No. Fate. And let's see. Okay, finished. Okay, performance is not bad. Ooh, I like it. And as simple glow. Flare glow. I love those effects. Woo. Are those projectiles? Yeah, I guess so. They're being spawned from here. And those are just the particles. Nothing happened. Oh, okay. 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 Oh, so let's check the first one again. I probably just missed it. Okay, I don't know what happened there. So here, how are those being spawned? They're being spawned from here? Loot spawner BP. Okay, let's see what it spawns. Event tick. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Whew. Okay, that is terribly set up. Like, super terribly. Let's just find this class and let's pretend I never saw that. Trail loot showcase BP. Okay, what does it have inside? Viewport. It got root sphere. Okay. And then it has a sphere mesh, which uses this material. And root sphere is world grid material in its simulating physics. Enable gravity. Okay. Sphere mesh. Okay. NS pickup. NS trail. Activation, glow, light. And projectile movement. Okay, that makes sense. That's why I thought they are projectiles. So let's see what happens here. Projectile movement activate, and as trail activate, then you delay, and okay, so this is activation. Sphere mesh, get word location, set word. What? 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 Why? It's simulating physics. It's oh. Okay, that is terrible. Let's copy this part. Let's copy it to our example blueprint items. Let's actually paste it here. Let's actually remove this stupid cube. And let's go to viewport. Why did it outzoom so much? Beam pillar, glow effect, activation, pickup. Okay, that's actually super cool. So, for example, on pickup, on item pickup, I can just say activate with a reset. On item drop, I can say trail activate, and I can also say activation activate. and those two as well. And there's glow and light pillar and activation, like all of them, just activate. And then after small delay, or like this is the simulating part. So on hit, on component, no, just on hit. I just need hit event. I want NS activation to be active no, and I want on item pickup. On item change visibility, I actually would like light pillar and glow to get activate. Um, to be hidden not, pretty much. Oh no, I want to activate or deactivate. So I need to make a branch. On hidden, on false activate, and on this deactivate. So light and glow, activate trail and pickup. Those are, I think, just like impulses. It should be okay. Okay. Let's get back here into our maps. Oh, and there it is. What the hell happened here? This is the standard stackable item. Yes, it is. While there are different sizes. Um, okay, so this is like one. Is it the new route? No, I don't want it to be the new route. This can be the route, that's fine. Movable, great. Movable 0.2, I guess. Sorry. If someone could explain to me why the hell did those rescale as well? No, open full blueprint and full blueprint. So this is all 0.15, 0.2, it's zeroed out. Why are there different scales? Did I rescale them in world? I did. Oh my god. Uh, okay. Why did I do that? No idea. Okay, but I do want to have some changes. I want to change the material on this one. I want to make it green for item 2. And I want to make it, I don't see colors, violet for item 3. Okay. I want to have different light pillars. How do I change color? Okay, I'm gonna change color later. For now, I at least have different colors of those. Let's see if it works. Oh, they exploded. That's great. Uh, they explode because probably in the test item, this has mass and doesn't ignore. Yeah, it should have collision preset, absolutely no collision for this one. And this one should say physics body, collision enabled, can step on no. That is correct. I had too many collisions, I would say. Okay, they still. What the hell is wrong with them? They're collision bound. Collision. What? What's going on? Uh, collision. It was Alt C? No. How do I can't see collision here. What has this idiotic collision? Is it this mesh? Don't tell me it's this mesh. Uh, okay, I want to see collision. Where are the collision shapes? Okay, let's see this sphere. What? Um, okay. Add sphere simplified collision, and I'm going to remove this collision body because I hate it. Can I remove it? Can I remove this? Oh, okay. Now it's just a little bit better because there is again sphere in a sphere. Why is it doing this? This is so annoying. I'm just wasting my time here. Let's make this one. It will make them kind of huge. Let's make this one. So the visual actually now is the same as the sphere itself. Okay, that was an issue. So let's make this 0.1 and this 0.1. No, wait, it already did. Uh, uh. They still have hitboxes that are a lot bigger than they are. Like a lot. It's super annoying. Oh, I would get back gladly to my boxes instead of dealing with this bullshit. Um, what if I just change it to sphere? This one, which I like a lot more. And how big is this one? This should be like a small object. What's the size of it? 21, 21, 21. Approximately size 1 meter by 1 meter. Yeah, so I just need to scale it like it is scaled here. 0.1. The stackable item. Let's go here. Let's not do it on heat. Let's do on heat once. And then delay of, let's say, like 2 seconds. And then you can reset. Or just do once. And one more thing, we need to change the mass of this object. Shape and mass is 100 kilograms. Okay, why it is so offset? It's 000. For fuck's sake, like why? Okay, let's do viewport. Is in theory exactly in the same place, but this is floating for some reason. What if I move it? Oh, okay, that will happen. Never mind. I guess it no longer inherits the size. What if I just apply this material that is here, like this mystic highlight, just to my polygon asset, and then I hid this in game? What? How? What? Why? Because of the scale? maybe? No. Uh, uh, okay, something wrong with the mesh itself, I guess. They are attached. Why do you set its transform? What if I do this? Okay, I will stop playing with all this. By the way, it's time to get back to actual work. What the hell happened here? Uh, what? Okay. Uh, root shape instead of root sphere. Let's try this. Okay. Oh, and then it disappeared, which isn't good. No longer hidden, and this can be set to default. Okay. Okay. So this I want to do on pickup probably. Yep. Okay, and this on heat, I want to reset. I want to actually go through this do once. Custom event drop effect. I just want to do drop effect, and I want to do drop effect on drop. Let's see. Nope. Uh, hmm. You want to activate light pillar, you want to activate glow. Oh, but we set this visibility. Okay, and we want to set this visibility here to true. Okay. And tray showcase stackable item. Okay. Oh, so this is visible or hidden in game. No? Because I would like to apply this material to this shape. I know, I'm just playing around now. Next to where you change viewport perspective. Oh, good to know. I need to pay more attention to chat. 0.5 to everything. I don't need to change this visibility. Item component takes care of it. Yep. Okay, just have to now figure out why those shapes don't appear. Yeah, they just don't at all. No, I want to find references. Why is it not visible? Rendering. Oh, wow, guess why is it invisible? Might be anything. Ah, the stackable item. Okay, now I can try to apply this material. I wonder if it works to a shape that is different. It does. I have now this cubic shape, which I actually like a lot more. Okay, it kind of works. Let's remove the light pillar and glow. Let's leave them. Never mind. in here. We don't need this really. Then trail deactivate. Yeah, that makes sense. Activate. We don't play with visibility. We could just do it like this. Which means I need to activate trail to deactivate after 3 seconds. Okay. On item drops, I don't need to do this anymore. I don't have to toggle visibility. I just want to activate this. I should actually just spawn and activate this effect instead of having it like this. Is default visibility visible? Begin play, and we want to what did I call it? Drop effect. Okay. We need to by hand activate everything. Okay, so I can by hand set item 2 and item 3. So to item 2 I can set it here, and to item 3 I can set it here. They will have the same light pillar, but we don't care. Can we change color of the light pillar? Probably. Okay, I never played with Niagara. I have no clue what I'm doing. Let's make the light pillar smaller if it doesn't break it, and glow as well. Activation, trail, and pickup stays the same. Okay. Let's see if the particles are disappearing. Yes, they are, because they would be visible here otherwise. This is the 0, 0, 0 of the map. I don't know why it's not adding force now when it's dropping. Test stackable item on drop. Let's add more force to see if that's the problem. Maybe the mass is the problem. No, it's just not applying force. Oh, yeah, of course, it's not applying force. I destroyed the reference to which it should apply force. Now it is applying force, but the mass of the object is huge, so I should probably increase the force. Yep. Okay, I can pick up and drop those items now. And if they are smaller, the effects and everything, it will look even better. And this pack is kind of cool. Like the setup of blueprints is absolutely horrible, but I guess whoever did it was an artist, not a programmer. And the art part of this loot and pickup VFX pack is amazing. I love it. Um, okay, we got dropping items, and I actually already tested a lot of stuff regarding dropping item. Mm, let's get back into item component and let's do the rest. Destroy item is going to be easy. It's just going to say authority. It's going to say can destroy item. And you guessed it. It's a bool that is by default true. It's a pure function. And we're gonna have to say can destroy item. False, print string. Server tried to destroy item but couldn't due to failed check. Print string. Only server can destroy items, dummy. Okay, on true, we want to, first of all, event dispatcher on item destroyed. Mm. Okay, call on item destroyed. So first of all, we need to notify the actor to be able. Can I do delay one frame at least? I can do a later delay in a function. That's the blueprint. But it does trigger in order, which means that this event dispatcher will be called and executed before we continue to actually destroy actor. So we have to get owner and destroy actor. Okay, I'm thinking, should we go to our inventory and we should say items updated? It's item, not items. That's one thing. Second of all, should I make an information about what is the kind of update? And I would need an enum for that. And I will need an enum that says they got picked up, destroyed, dropped, like something happened to that item. And I hate doing enums, but I think it's unavoidable at that point. I could do gameplay tags, but adding gameplay tags to a project is more troublesome than doing enums. So let's do an enum. It's going to be a fixed list regardless. E, item actions. Okay. Event, E, item action. Okay. And I need to now fill in this enum. Notifies the inventory about different actions. Different that happened. Different state changes in the item updated. Okay, so it will be picked up. Next one will be updated, dropped, destroyed, equipped, unequipped. And I actually want to have them in different order, which is important for me at least. So dropped and destroyed are the bottom ones. For now, this is enough. Default value is compile. It's updated probably. Okay, and now we go back here and we say well, get my inventory component and please call at item updated, and item is my owner and the event is destroyed in this case. So now I want to update everywhere and say picked up because this is this is updated because we updated stack. This is picked up and this is picked up. Oh, and now it's item, not items. Okay, so on pickup we have it. Oh, and use. I forgot about use. Used could be activated. That's not up to me. Used could be activated, deactivated, whatever we want. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, so there's one more. So let's get back into item and let's make sure it didn't update. Updated, picked up. Okay, that's great. And drop item, we need to have it as well on item drop. And before we do that, before we clear the inventory ID, we have to get our inventory. And I want to say call item updated. Item is just owner of this component, that's the item. And what happened is that it got dropped. I shouldn't put item word here if I didn't do it anywhere else. Okay, dropped. And when it's dropped, this happens. And this reference to inventory is now invalidated, but we still have it. Oh, that's actually better. Okay. Why do I have to get this? Destroy item. Destroy item doesn't need reference to inventory component actually. It can be triggered for something else. That's why I have to get it here. Okay, that makes sense. Yes. I can update my tests now. And here I can say print text, format text, item name, ID, update, status. Okay. Name, item component, ID, item ID, and event to string, enum to string, status. Update picked up. Okay, there it is. 5. Update drop. Okay, and I can update my UI with that. And when I was stacking, one got updated and one got picked up. So I don't have to refresh my entire UI now to just display properly what items I have. I can selectively update only the ones I'm interacting with. So I can track those items. Yep. Okay. Amazing. Inputs, item update. And here are my tests. drop random item. And now we're going to have to do activation of item. That's going to be very simple because activation of item is we have no freaking clue how do we want to activate an item. If the item should get destroyed after activation, is it one-time use, whatever it is, it should be handled by the developers. That's going to be a simple one. So use item only just says instigator, which is inventory. Let's actually go to inventory. And we have action type. And this is gameplay tag. And you can just switch on this gameplay tag. And want event dispatcher on item used. It's use item on item used. Okay. And on item use, we'll have a parameter saying action type as a gameplay tag. And we just want to call it. And we want to call it on server. So we want to have always the switch authority. Print string, only server can activate and use items dummy. And how we want to even check if the item can be used, it's none of our business. And we probably do want to pass who activated it. Because that might be part of our checks to see like who is trying to activate this item. Is he the owner? Is the ID correct? Is it like, are the IDs in line? Yeah, let's do a basic implementation. Can item be used? Can item be destroyed? Okay, can item be used? Yes, it's pure. So basically, default implementation is saying that what should be the default implementation? It will be that I am sitting in inventory. That I am somehow in all items of inventory that's trying to use me. So I'm being used by the inventory. Get my inventory component and inventory reference, get items, and it contains my owner. Because those are actors. So if I am among actors in an inventory that I believe I belong to, I can be used. Different behavior only can be used if used by the owner of the inventory it is in. Or my inventory ID is equal doesn't work, it's equal nothing. or isn't in an inventory. Like if not pick up can be used. Yeah, probably not. Why wouldn't you pick up and use an item? Even yeah, let's make it like this. I don't see like instantly consume is just calling two functions, pick up and then consume the item. That should be enough. Let's go to project setting. Let's go to gameplay tag. Let's make some new tag. And we want to make tag item use consume. Oh, I can also say add it here. Add new tag. And I want to say add item use activate. Okay. And let's do it. Let's make another test now. So let's do 6 key, and I want to collapse this to a function probably. Oh, I can't collapse it to a function? Why exactly? Let's try to make a new function. It's gonna make my life easier. Get random item. Valid. No, I need to have this branch. I cannot not have this branch. I have to do it like this. Okay. Okay, get random item. And for that random item, I want to use, no, get item component. And I want to use item. Of course, only if the random item is valid. I want to use this item by me. An action type will be consume. And now I go to specific implementation of items. And I go to item 2, and only here I will implement on item use. Or you know what? No, I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to actually implement it in the parent. Screw that. Let's go this and say on item used. And I want to say print text, print string, format text. I want to say item name got activated by owner, action type, action, So this is owner, this is self-reference, and action is to debug, get debug string from gameplay tag. So I want to do this, and now switch on gameplay tag, and I want to have two options. I want to have activate, and I want to have consume. On activate, I want to do print string and say activated, and I want to say pickup VFX activate reset. And for consume, I want to say print string nom nom, and I want to destroy actor. No, I want to destroy item. I want to handle on item destroy to see if it triggers. Do I have on item destroyed? On item destroyed, yeah, there is one. Let's see. On item destroyed, there it is. Let's see if I still have self-reference working before it gets destroyed. So display name of self, and I want to say bye, I am about to get destroyed. Okay, and in our testing character, I want to do one of two interactions. Random bool. By the way, you can do random bool with weight, so you can just say that it has more chance to be true or false, and that's very easy to say, like, what is your percentage chance of crit, like 10%, for example. And I want to do select based on this, and doesn't matter which is which. One is activate and one is consume. Test activation. I will have just the equipment left, and we have the entire inventory. Okay, let's pick them up, all of them. And let's again, I can still drop them. Okay, great. I will drop like 2. And let's try to destroy them. I mean, to activate them, actually, not to destroy them. But they might get destroyed. Oh, yeah. It got like dirty for the, oh my god, like it was marked for being destroyed and removed by a garbage collector. Okay, and this time it was use item action. I am about to get destroyed. Nom nom nom. Okay, so it got consumed. This was triggered, then this was triggered, and then this got triggered, and then it got destroyed. It works perfectly. Again. Okay, and 2 more. Okay. Okay. Access non-territory property. Get my inventory component. Call items updated. On item destroyed. Notify then this. And then destroy actor. If I could put like 1 frame delay before this, that would be perfect. 1 frame delay before destruction can't be done in BP. So it will have 1 single frame to run any logic. Okay, the problem is that for that 1 frame, this item is still in inventory. We might be actually creating a problem, especially for a multiplayer game where you might trigger an action that destroys an item and still be able to use that item in a different way. If you like activate it twice in a single frame, you might be able to consume it twice. Which means that the minimum we have to do is detach from anything we are attached to. So we are removed from get all items, and we need to do it immediately when we destroy actor. And we have to do it after we get my inventory component, so it still has to be valid. And then we have to do this. And then we have to also say inventory ID is nothing. I mean, at that point, it doesn't matter. Actually, scratch that. We don't want this. We don't want this 1 frame delay. We want everything to happen in 1 frame. Okay, now I shouldn't be able to. Yeah, that was the problem. Like it was marked for garbage collector to get destroyed, but it didn't get destroyed immediately. You see that? Like it was marked, and then we were waiting for it to get destroyed. So I need to make sure that it doesn't do this. Okay, let's do it slow and safely and see if it still drops errors and if it drops as many errors as distractions. So 6. Okay, do we have an error? Yes, we do. Cal item updated. Okay, so this wasn't called destroy item. Okay. Blueprint. Trying to access nothing. Get all actors of class event. Okay, for each we are checking our inventory ID. Okay, so we're checking inventory ID. Why this is giving me nothing? So item destroyed also should push item update. Update status destroyed. It doesn't. This doesn't get called. And just continues with the execution. Call on item destroyed. How do we handle that? We just print, okay? And then we call this. Let's see again if it even notifies or not. item, use, consume, okay. Why? Let's see. So it goes into consume. So it goes into use item. Use item does literally only this and should do this as well. I forgot about the second check. So if true, then do this. If not, then print string. To use item but couldn't because it didn't pass check. Okay, so it just does this. It goes here on item destroyed. No, on item used. On item used, it just print strings and it just does this. Activate it, activate. Okay, then great. Print string and then destroy item. If I do a delay, will it no longer give me an error? It didn't pass check. Why it didn't pass check? Can item be used? Get my inventory component. What? Let's see. And print string. Is this even valid? Get display name. Yeah, server did try. And it does display. Okay. On pickup, okay. Print string is this display name and inventory ID. Display name and inventory ID on pickup. Let's see, something is wrong. Okay, there is the ID. There is an ID. It's correct. Okay. So so this. Okay, we go here. Stackable true. We go here. Auto stack true. We go here. Stack to pickup. Yes. Call on stackable pickup. Okay. Get all items of class. Empty. We got nothing. We go through array. Nothing happens. We go to complete. Is stack to pickup greater than 0? True. Yes. Set ownership. We set owner to this owner. We set instigator to instigator. We set ID to ID. Yeah. Print string. Append item ID updated. Item inventory ID updated. The inventory update. Okay, it is properly updated. AAD, it's this one. It's okay. Okay, so use item gets here. Fails can be used. Why did I even do this? Honestly. Default is true. It's just a function to get overwritten. And that's why it's called override. Okay. Now, action trying to read property inventory reference. Okay, let's put a pause here. Let's hit play and let's just not get crazy. Okay, and I hit 6 and we're here. Okay, so now single frame. We go into loop. Okay, we got this inventory ID. Oh, yes, we're in the loop. Yes, 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 yes. Out of the loop. Again. Okay, it is true. We got inventory ID and inventory ID that are the same. Okay, that's great. Then we can set this reference. Yes? Okay, we are here and now this. And we got here unknown class unknown. Why? It's unknown, unknown. Why? Okay, it doesn't work here. And it just gets destroyed. It doesn't work here. Why it doesn't work here? Only here. Okay. Screw that. Screw that. We just have to pass a reference to destroy item. That's it. So in our example, when we want to destroy item, we need to take this inventory and pass it here. And I can test it without a delay because that's how it's supposed to work. Okay. That's dropping. Okay. Activated. Great. Okay, let's see the destroy now. Okay. Action item use consume. Great. Om nom nom. Okay, that's what should happen. Buy, I'm about to get destroyed. Great. But after he emitted that, before he gets actually destroyed, item BP update destroyed. Okay, so it did notify me about it. Did it error out? It did not. Okay, so let's now try to destroy items really fast and see if it breaks then. Probably. No, no, it didn't. Okay. 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 Dropping, destroying, and using items all work. So I'm left with equip and unequip. And then testing multiplayer. And to test multiplayer, actually what I need to do in all those tests is just to run those events on server. So server. Oh no, I don't need here. Like get all items works locally, get all items works locally, get all items work locally. 5. This requires custom event. RPC server drop random item. And this is a random server reliably. It does always have to execute. And I need to give it an item reference. That's it. RPC server random item. And the random item component is item that I actually randomize locally. And here it's going to be similar. Custom event, RPC, activate random item. So I do a random item here, and then I get nothing to activate. Okay, that's going to be interesting because I might want to double activate an item, and that item might be no longer valid on the server. So that's going to be interesting to debug. So let's try simply with a dedicated server as it should be played. Because with listen server, of course, the person who is hosting everything will be able to cheat, and that's always the case. Okay. Oh, yes. Net use on replicate movement. Replicates. Okay. Okay, so it does. So our on-click events, where are they? Yeah, they're not going to work. Our on-click uh, test stackable item on-click. Where is it? Okay. Start on-click. Handle change visibility. Handle pickup. Okay, this is also handle pickup. Why do I even bother? Uh, okay. Um, handle drop. Handle use. On drop particles. On item. Handle destroyed item. Handle destroy item. Okay, so on click, what I need to do is say pickup on server custom event and god damn it. Okay, let's just like this. This only works on authority. Now let's move this logic entirely to our test character, and we have to do left mouse button. I'll move it here. Custom event. So this is on click. We want to do RPC pickup actor, pickup item, and this is on server library. Left mouse button, we want to get player controller, and from player controller get hit under cursor by channel visibility. We want to trace simple collision, so if there is hit under channel, we want to break, and we want to say hit actor uh, item actor object reference item component pick up item. So if this is true, hit actor is RPC pickup item. Left mouse button pickup item. I know I should use just enhance inputs for debugging, etc., but ugh, I want to do it faster. Okay, so now this is multiplayer ready in theory, and it kind of is. Okay. All my actors got destroyed. That's very interesting. And I got no debug prints whatsoever. That's very interesting. When I have my container, let's see. Mark, my container has no inventory ID. Why my container has no inventory ID? Inventory ID. Okay, so my inventory component on begin play, on server only. It spawns this with my inventory ID, and this inventory ID is set here. So if inventory ID is empty, then set. If random owner, then set. Okay. So on server, we first generate random IDs. And we set reference to container. This reference to container doesn't need to be really replicated because it's relevant only to the server. Okay, let's try again. So I hit start. I get controller and I do get a container. The container has inventory ID that is replicated but didn't replicate. Why? Owner only. I am the owner. Is that the problem? Oh, oops. Inventory container. It was the problem. I wasn't the owner. I wasn't the owner when it got created. I was. This is odd. Okay, but let's say it's not that much relevant. It's just one string I have to replicate more. If I pick up an item, it got destroyed. Now, where do I change world? The realm that I am tracking. Oh, no, it's not here. It's here? No. There it is. Choose world, server. Okay, on server, those items get destroyed. No, on server, nothing happens to them. There is, or maybe there is something happening to them. Stackable up to 21. They don't get attached. Why they don't get attached? Okay, inventory. That's the problem. So my inventory is not passed correctly. Oh! Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Yeah, my inventory is not passed correctly. How can that be? Oh wow. Maybe because I didn't pass it at all. So the server didn't know who is picking up the item, so didn't do proper attachments. And now those items still disappear for me. But I think they haven't got destroyed at least, so that's something. Let's see the realm of... yeah, it was here? No, it's here. Let's see the server. Okay, server got all of them attached. Woo! Okay, that's great. That is absolutely great. It didn't break their scale, which is also great. Okay. AGR inventory container. Why they haven't been replicated properly? They should get replicated to me. I am their owner. They are using owner relevancy. Oh, and on the server there's... Oh, no. On the server they are not here. On my copy they are here. Which kind of means the items are acting. Root component has to be replicated? Could it be that? Component replicated, okay. Oh, maybe I forgot to replicate components somewhere. Mm, component replicated, auto activated, yes. Okay. Component replicated, auto activated, okay, yes. Container is class defaults. Always relevant, replicates. Yes. So that only stays with this. Is actor replication. I need actor replication. Now the root component is replicated. Maybe that helps. Yes, the root component needs to be replicated. I especially double click on the rest to actually trigger some errors. So they shouldn't get picked up twice. And there are errors. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, not on begin play. On possess. Event on possessed. I should do that. Sorry. And only if is player controlled. It's actually local player controlled. Ah, is local player controlled, and only then I should add input mapping. Let's make sure it still works. Of course not, because is local player control doesn't work. Uh, okay. Oh, local controlled. I need to check local player controlled. It is a player controller. That's why it failed. What? Why does it? Oh. Yeah, how about try to pick up only items that are items, because even the ground is an actor. But still input mapping is local controlled. Local controller is player controller. Okay, just screw that. On server it does nothing. I don't care. Can I actually do that in here? In possess? Oh, I did in wrong place. Player controller. This should be begin play. Never mind. Can I do it here? Event possessed. Can I just do it here? Can I have enhance input? Blah blah blah. Uh, yes, I can. Okay, then I don't even need this controller for anything. The only thing this controller does is shows mouse cursor. Uh, uh, get input. Mm, how about that? Ah! Yeah, screw that. You're getting back to the player controller. Uh, Wait, which player controller I am using here actually? Yeah, it's this one. Begin play if is local controlled. True, then just add it. No errors? No errors. Okay. So multiplayer kind of works. Let's see if it doesn't work if I double click real fast on an item. I mean, it will work, it will just error out. It does 2 lines. It does multiple lines. Okay. So I have to actually, even in my test item, I have to override the function can pick up. Oh, I. Mm, that is so annoying. So I have to make a custom one to override them every single time because it's not. Unless I make it an interface that you have to add to the actor, and you just have to handle that interface instead of having functions in the item component can, there will be an interface. But this way I can set defaults and I can have default behavior. Yeah, okay, I know how to fix that so it doesn't error out on server. So I don't care. Let's test with 2 players on dedicated server. Okay, I'm picking up items. They get picked up to me. Nothing to drop, nothing to activate. So that's very interesting. Access non-trying to call property, append array, get all items, get inventory component. How? Okay, this is an empty array, and then I am appending attached actors to a container. Container. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it's irrelevant. It's not irrelevant. It is actually super relevant. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, get all items didn't work. Because why would it? But this actually, this variable should be relevant only to owner. Like no one else should care about its replication. So 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, nothing to drop. And let's pick up some more items. Let's see if I can activate them. 666, nothing happens. Nothing to activate. Okay, but activation doesn't work. Get return or get item component. Okay, so my test for activation didn't work. Get random item. Oh! Ah! Oh! Okay. I think I'm done. I literally forget to connect nodes. That's not good. Only server can activate and use item dummy. Oh, didn't I set up proper RPC? Of course I didn't. That is why I have this notification that I'm a dummy. Om nom nom, 8 an item. 8 another item. 8 did disappear. 8 two more items. 8 all of my items. Nothing to activate, nothing to drop. Okay, and now from here I can drop those 3 items. I wonder if they may be stuck. Yeah, they did stack really well. And the other guy is the same. Yeah. It works. Okay. So all we got now is equipment and testing of not stackable items and different kinds of how you can equip items, which means that today probably not, but tomorrow I will finish the inventory and I can start working on animations, which is great because that's the mostly requested feature of AGR. Oh, Monday, hi. Uh, I mean, automatically after a stream, this is available as a video. I think it's in a separate tab on the channel, but all work on AGR that I am streaming, you can rewatch. I already done like I think 4 or 5 hours, and now another. I don't know how long I'm online. 3, 2. I don't know. Oh, 3 hours. Yeah, so far it's only 8 hours, and we got almost entire inventory and equipment. I should be able to finish it within 12 hours and start working on animations. So yeah, guys, if you want to talk about what we are adding next, because there are new elements to AGR, at least 3 new elements we're going to add, I'm happy to discuss them on our Discord. So join us, leave me a comment, leave a like if you like my work, and consider maybe subscribing to the channel and tell people about it. I would very much appreciate it. So thank you for joining me today and see you tomorrow.